Full and Wider have every kind of vehicle you need at a price that you can live with. New Ram half-ton, 3/4, or 1-ton, the tools you need to make a living.
New Ram Quad Cab half tons for $299 a month, or new Ram 2500 crew cabs for $369 a month during Ram commercial truck season at Blake Full and Wider Dodge in Eastland.
The truck you need to build a life. I'm Aaron Watson. Go see Blake and the boys, and you'll drive away with a smile.
Welcome, sports fans, to another edition of Eastland County Today Coaches Show. It is casual day here at the Coaches Show, wearing a little bit of American symbols today for Veterans Day, and I hope you've had a wonderful Veterans Day. We want to thank all the veterans out there for their service, for their sacrifice, providing us with the freedoms we have today. All right, let's get to the football action, shall we? Eastland County Showdown was Friday evening. Eastland came over to Cisco. What a classic game over at Chesley Field in Cisco. The Lobos pulled out a 7-point victory over the Mavericks. We'll hear from both coaches about that game in just a moment. Both teams going on to the playoffs. We'll preview the playoffs also later. The Ranger Bulldogs lost their final game of the year to the Albany Lions, 49-16. Rising Star. Hey, how about them Wildcats? They are the district champs. They defeated Blanket 30-28. Let's get to our coaches, shall we? First, we're going to talk to Coach Brent West in Cisco. Cisco was able to hold off the Mavericks, as mentioned earlier, 29-22. Taylor Massey and Zane Wright both rushed for over 100 yards in the Eastland County Showdown. Let's see what Coach West has to say. Coach West, thanks for your time this Monday morning. Big win Friday night. Congratulations on the district championship. You and Eastland had a classic Friday evening. Tell us how you saw it from the sideline.
Well, it was a great game. I mean, we knew Eastland was going to be explosive. Those coaches over there do such a great job of spreading the ball around in space, and we felt very, very good about holding those guys to 22 points, as explosive as they were, and I felt like our offense helped us get that done. We controlled the clock for the most part. We had some long drives that kept the ball out of Gosnell's hands in that explosive offense, and pretty proud of us overall. I thought we did a great job.
Hey, Coach, again, because of your district championship, it's that third part of the season, the playoffs. And so this Friday evening, you've got Amarillo Highland Park, kind of a rematch, same spot from last year. Tell us what you've seen from Highland Park and how they're going to challenge the Lobos this Friday evening in your first playoff game.
Well, Highland Park is a much better improved team from last year. They have the bulk of that team back. They probably shouldn't be the fourth-place team. They had Spearman beat with 40 seconds left in the game. They are much more competitive than they were last year. They rushed for 600 yards last week against Tulia. They have two running backs that they rotate in, both very explosive. Probably one of the best middle linebackers that I've seen all year long. Just a lot of athletes mixed in, and they have a few spots we can pick on, but they are a much more improved team than last year. My worry is, can we get back up after winning the district championship and play hard Friday in Vernon? Thanks, Coach West. The Cisco Lobos bi-district playoff game will be Friday evening in Vernon, Texas. Kickoff is 7:30. The Lobos will take on the Amarillo Highland Park Hornets. Good luck to the Lobos. All right, now we've talked about Eastland. The Mavericks fell just by 7 points to the Lobos in the Eastland County Showdown. It was a classic game. Hope you were there. The stands were packed. It was standing room only. It was a great game. Eastland's Josh Gosnell totaled 188 yards. Brant Bailey caught 9 passes for 110 yards. Let's see what Coach Watkins had to say. Coach Watkins, thanks for your time this Monday morning. Mavericks and Lobos had another classic battle Friday evening. Tell us how you saw it from your sideline, Coach.
Oh, it was a great game. Lots of effort on both sides of the ball. Hard-fought game, and I was proud of our kids. I thought came out and played with a lot of energy, a lot of intensity. I thought we played physical, and that's what we had to do to be able to play with them. And I was pleased with our effort. There was a couple things that we got to fix to win close games like that against a really good team on the road. But we'll get back to work this week and get those things fixed and move on.
Coach, we start the third season this week. Congratulations on making the playoffs, your second year in a row for you here at Eastland. We start the third season here off the shallow water to face off against Spearman, the Lynx. Tell us what you know about the Lynx, what you've seen, and how they're going to challenge the Mavericks this Friday.
Spearman's a really good football team. They're 9-1. They went to the third round last year, same as we did, and got 6 starters back on defense. They're pretty big up front on both sides. They're physical. They're going to line up and run the ball right at you. We got to find ways to get a lot of guys in the box and get a lot of guys to the ball. And again, we got to be physical. We got to be physical, and we got to find a way to win the battle up front in the trenches, because that's where the game's going to be won. Offensively, we've got to get the ball to our guys to make plays out in space. They're going to put a lot of guys in the box, what they do defensively, and we got to find a way to get outside all that.
Thanks, Coach Watkins. The Eastland Mavericks bi-district playoff game will be in shallow water Friday evening. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock, not 7:30, 7 o'clock Friday evening. Eastland will take on the Spearman Lynx. Good luck to the Mavericks. Let's now talk about the Ranger Bulldogs. Ranger played their last regular season of the game against the perennial power Albany Lions Friday evening, and Ranger fell to Albany 49-16. Josh Horn scored 2 touchdowns, rushed for 126 yards for the Bulldogs. Let's see what Coach Ramsey had to say about Friday night and about his overall season. Coach Ramsey, thanks for your time this Monday morning. Your regular season ended Friday evening with the Albany Lions coming to Ranger. Tell us a little bit about how you saw the game from the sideline, Coach.
Albany's, they're Coach Faith and Albany. They're a great football team. They do all the little things right. They, they pray after the game. The kids compete hard. The effort is great. The coach's good. Great community support. They've got it all put together. It reminds me of a little Salina. Back when I was in school, I had the support and the hard work from the kids. So, watching their kids play and get after it. From every level. They get after your tail, and it's a great learning experience for our kids to be able to watch film and watch how these kids sell out and do the right things. And I'm very impressed with Albany Coach Faith. He's a class act, and they got a class act program.
Yes, sir. As I mentioned earlier, it's the end of your regular season. Let's just take a moment, if we can, and I know a little disappointing in only one victory. You probably obviously would want more than just one win. Tell us a little bit about how you see the season, and then, of course, looking to the future, getting some good reps for those young fellas as well.
Well, we had 9 concussions this year. We counted them up, and the school our size, our level. Getting injured is pretty devastating, but, especially when you don't have that many kids. You get 9 of them that either have to miss a game or 2. A lot of them miss 2 games because of concussions. It really puts a toll on our team. And then all of a sudden you got moving freshmen up, playing in spots, and it made it tough. And, injuries were a big part of it. And then when things start going south, sometimes the kids don't want to show up to practice, and then they get held accountable. And those things just happen. It kind of snowballs that way. But very proud of our young kids that did step up and get in there and get some learning experience and game speed, so they'll be able to help us out, even more next year.
Yes, thanks, Coach Ramsey. The Bulldogs again are done for football. It's time to go find the basketball shorts and play some hoops. Good luck to the Bulldogs basketball team. Let's go down now to Rising Star, where the Rising Star Wildcats, for the first time since the 90s, are district champions. They defeated the Blanket Tigers 30-28 on Friday evening. Ben Boucher totaled 250 yards. What a game it was in Rising Star. Let's see what Coach Calloway had to say. Coach Callaway, thanks for your time this Monday morning. Congratulations on the district championship victory Friday evening against Blanket. Tell us how you saw it from the sideline, Coach.
Well, it was a stressful night. I mean, we came out, we played really well early, got the ball first, drove down, scored, punched it in. They got the ball, we caused a fumble, got the ball real quick. We were about to score again, ended up going 4 and out inside the 5, which kind of would have been nice to get that score real quick early in the first quarter. And then they go down and score, and then we answered back, and we were up. I think we were up 2 scores. We were up 14-0, I think, at one point. I have to go back. Honestly, it's whirlwind on Friday. It was crazy, but it was a great game by our kids. They played hard. I mean, it's the hardest they played. I mean, they really, really wanted to win that district championship, and to see them play as hard as they did and execute the things that we did. We had to change a lot of things. We knew Blanket would be tough on defense to have and know a lot of things we did on offense, and our defense played hard. I mean, we didn't have a letdown, and the biggest thing was we went into the locker room up 22-8, came out second half. We scored 1 touchdown, but it's the only one we needed, and they scored a few, and were able to close the gap. And then with 5 seconds left, they scored to make it 30-28, and missed their extra point, and we recovered an onside, and that was the end of it. And it was I don't even remember half the things that happened. Like I was saying a while ago, it's overwhelming emotions of how much work we put in to achieve this moment for these kids, and the kids were so excited, and they haven't seen a football district championship. None of them were alive the last time Rising Star won a football district championship. So it's a surreal experience for the community and for the kids, and I'm just proud to be a part of it.
Yes, sir. You mentioned last week about the importance of the special teams group, and obviously you mentioned the missed extra point. How did your special teams perform Friday evening?
Well, we missed 1 kick, and it hit a goalpost. So I mean, other than that, they played well. We kicked off. Our kickoffs were good. We kicked it deep and pinned them back most times, so they had to drive a lot on offense. We had a couple mishaps. We tried to punt the ball. This is where the stress came in the fourth quarter. We tried to punt it and snapped it over our head twice. Ball went in the end zone, rolled around. We somehow got it out, made a pass or something, and gave them great field position it'd be 1st and 15 on the 25. And defense had to step up. It was huge for the defense, but special teams did a great job. We made all our extra point kicks, but that one that hit the goalpost, and that was the difference at the end of the night. And Blanket missed one that went for 1-on-1 extra point, missed it, and then missed that last kick, and
yes,
that was
sir.
the difference. So it came in. I told you last week I thought all 3 facets were going to be extremely important this week, and it was. I didn't know it'd be special teams. I know I've lost games because of it, and it's the first time we've won one because of it. So
yes, sir.
I'm just proud of the effort.
All right, so now we enter into the 3rd phase of the season, the playoffs. Your by-district opponent this week is Blackwell. Tell us what you know a little bit about Blackwell, how they're going to challenge the Wildcats Friday evening.
Well, I know the last year we played them, and they ran all over us, and they're going to try to run the ball a lot again this year. Watching film, they graduated quite a few kids last year, so I think we got a better opportunity this year. Our kids are stronger, faster. I think we got better talent, but it is a playoff game, and people play hard every week. So we're going to have to play at a whole other level. Our kids got to understand that records mean nothing, district championships mean nothing. It's one game at a time, and every game's an elimination game. So I expect us to have a good week of practice. Preparing for Blackwell. They're going to do some things that are going to give us some trouble maybe on defense. They're going to blitz a little different than some people have all year, but our biggest thing is we got to adapt, and we'll make adjustments, and we'll do what we need to do to make our offense be successful. Defensively, if we can play the same level we played against Blanket, I think we got an excellent opportunity. I was really proud of our defensive effort against Blanket to be able to hold them to only 28 points. I felt was very good show of defensive strategy, defensive schemes, everything just really came together for us. So biggest thing this week is going to be to get ready for the run, be able to protect against the pass, and then score points. And if we can do those things, I think we'll be successful. We're excited. District championship, first one since '93. It's our first opportunity to go into the playoffs with the district championship, so the confidence level is a little different than it ever has been. So,
Thanks, Coach Callaway. The Rising Star Wildcats by-district playoff game will be Friday evening in Hermleigh. 7:30 is kickoff. The Wildcats' opponent will be Blackwell. Congratulations to Rising Star. Good luck Friday evening. Let's now move on to other Eastland County sports news, shall we? All right, cross country, done. Volleyball, done. It's now time for basketball. Can you believe it's already basketball time of the year? The ladies have already hit the court and hit it fast. Cisco defeated Bangs Tuesday evening. Hyco defeated Eastland Tuesday evening. Ranger defeated Throckmorton. The ladies already getting in the basketball mode, the basketball skills. College basketball is also well underway. The Ranger College men are 4-0. The ladies over in Ranger College are 1-1. Cisco Lady Wranglers have also played several games, and they're about 500. I think they're about 2-2. So basketball is well underway here in Eastland County. That's about it for sports this week, ladies and gentlemen. It's been Stephen Forrester, your Eastland County Today editor. Please pick up a copy of the Eastland County Today this Thursday. Check out our website, eastlandcountytoday.com. Check us out on Facebook. We're trying to keep you well updated on the internet. Have a wonderful week. God bless you. Let's go make some memories, shall we?